heap reminds me of your father. A scrap pile, but there's always somebody foolish enough to get it running again, never thinking that it could drive off and leave you in the dust.
I don't want to see you get hurt.
Thank you, Lulu, but don't worry about me. I have no illusions being married to your dad.
You and my dad are a weirdly well-matched couple, but now that my mom's awake, it's like a triangle, and somebody always gets left out.
Why do you assume it's going to be me?
Why do you assume it isn't?
All right, so we searched the area to the south. There's no sign of either one of them. And there's a stream bed that we're going to take to the north while there's still light.
Yeah, just enough light to get me back up to the top. You should come with me.
That is a good idea. Yeah, we'll call you if we
No, I'm coming with you guys. I want to see Mom and Dad, too.
Well, I want to see the bottom of a martini glass and save one for your father. Excuse me, could you help me to the top, please?
I'm sorry, did I miss something here?
Tracy thinks that our dad is going to come back to her.
It's just pure denial.
Is it? Dad's always been very loyal to Tracy.
Yeah, in his own peculiar way, I guess.
What if he does choose Tracy?
I got this map from one of the rescue workers. Here is where we just searched. There's a rescue team here, and I believe another one here. This is that creek bed. It runs north and then goes east. I think you, Lucky, should search along the trail here, and then she and I will search along the creek bed.
I think we should stick together. One of us get lost.
If we split up, we can cover more ground in less time.
For all we know, Mom and Dad are so busy working out their issues and we're not even thinking about getting found.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Or it's a bad thing.
Is it even a possibility at all?
Do you really think it's a good idea having Mom and Dad get back together?
Love does make mistakes.
Like me and Johnny?
You said it. I mean, look at me and Elizabeth. I mean, we tried again and it was a disaster.
Well, it doesn't have to be. Nicholas, would you give Emily a second chance?
Yes, I would. But we're dealing with two very unique people here.
3. Whether you like it or not, Tracy is not going anywhere.
Well, Tracy. Did the drunken, freeloading fox get away?
I hate L.A.
Well, who doesn't? Unless you're young and in love. You look like you could use a drink in a glass with a diving board.
You short-sighted boob. You could not have set up a more perfect scenario for Luke and Laura to get back together again.
You would have handled it differently.
Of course! You could have stayed put when you saw me and Luke standing there. We could have had a nice old-fashioned brawl. Luke would have been exposed as a bigamist. And you and your precious Laura could have ridden off into the sunset like fools in love, and I could have gone back to the mansion with my husband.
You know what? I've had a little more experience with Spencer and Laura than you.
You mean failure?
Well, you know what, Tracy? Sometimes you just gotta sit back and let destiny take its course.